Hi everyone, welcome back again. So, as I was sitting here earlier, I thought, what should I chat to you about in this video? And I was listening to the wind and the craziness that's going on outside. It's really a blustery day today, and there's a huge tablecloth over Silvermine. Looks very similar to what you often see over Table Mountain, when the cloud comes rolling over. Well, this one that's over Silvermine actually looks more like a mothership to me. You actually can't see the mountain. But the subject that I wanted to address in this video is divine chaos. Okay, what does that mean? Well, for me, what I've realized is when I get into a mode of being that becomes habitual, I just have these routines where I get up every day, same time, I have my little morning routine, and then I go into the rest of my day. And as I'm moving through the day, I have a cup of coffee at this time, and I have a meal at that time, and I do something else at another time, and it becomes so routine that eventually it can become boring, predictable, unexciting. For me, that is like a death knell. I don't enjoy living like that. I like variety. I like being able to do things spontaneously, and I like a certain amount of routine. I think that's good for anyone to have a certain amount of routine, but within that I like to have room for the unexpected. Well, I have certainly experienced plenty of the unexpected in my life, and in some instances I would say that falls under the category of divine chaos. Because what I've realized is in those times in my life where I was really stuck in my routines, maybe stuck in particular jobs that were okay, and they were paying a good wage, but boy, they weren't fulfilling anything inside of me. They were only fulfilling a practical, functional role insofar as paying money that could put food on the table. And what's often happened to me when I've realized I'm stuck in that kind of a routine, where I start feeling this feeling inside of being trapped, of feeling dissatisfied with the way things are going, wanting something different, but either not knowing how to get there or not having the courage to take a leap of faith in the direction of something that I know would actually be better for me. And it was more often that than anything. It was fear that held me back, because I have a very strong sense of responsibility. But what I've had to learn is to use that sense of responsibility in a way that is not only beneficial to maybe the other people in my life, but ultimately to myself. I have to be responsible to myself first. Make sure that I'm doing things and living in a way that is sustainable for me, so that I show up as the best version of myself no matter what it is I'm doing. So when I've caught myself in those moments in my life where I've just felt stuck, unhappy, unfulfilled, bored, whatever it was, the universe has had a way of stepping in and giving me a good kick up the backside. Something will have happened, quite a radical shift that happens where actually I've had no option but to change, to do something differently, because life has made it impossible for me to stay stuck where I was. So in tarot terms, this would be like a tower moment where, I'm sitting in the top of my tower, I'm looking out over this wonderful vista, I can see all these amazing opportunities out there, but I don't know how to get from the top of the tower down to the ground so that I can take up some of these opportunities. And what happens is lightning strikes the tower, and the next minute the tower starts crumbling. Everything that is normal and part of this routine that I'm stuck in suddenly crashes to the ground, and me along with it. And it's like I've just had to pick myself up, dust myself off and say, okay, what am I going to do now? And then I'm in that space of having an opportunity to choose something that will be far more beneficial for me, something that will be far more in alignment with the way I would love my life to be, a way of being that will bring me joy and excitement and make me want to get up in the morning. So that for me is a definition of what divine chaos is. And what I've come to realize is before change, any kind of change happens in life, there's always an element and a moment of chaos where everything just gets shaken up and tossed out, and what's left is what you need to then start using to rebuild, to build a stronger, better platform, a foundation for what you would truly prefer to be doing. Okay, so I hope that explanation makes sense, and the next time you find yourself in a moment of chaos, maybe that'll help you. Enjoy your day.